Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. You know, I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive way. So hello and welcome to another wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're really thriving in all areas of your life and you've woken up today with great passion and enthusiasm, and you're going after your operative word there, your dreams, not your parents, not your co-workers, not your family or loved ones, your dreams with great passion and enthusiasm. So we'll kick this off with a joke, as I often like to. This is my joke of the day. Do forgive me if there's some tumbleweed that passes by. How would you know that Will Smith walked through the snow? That's right. Simply check for fresh prints. That's my joke of the day, from my heart to yours. To kick this off with great positivity, which I believe in, joy is a path to enlightenment. Certainly to become a great deal happier. So, I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind of late, and it's come up quite a few times, let's say, with various clients. So, I'm going to raise this point in the hope that it really helps someone out there. So see what you think. There's something in psychology called an external locus of control, an external locus of focus. So that's when you typically externalize, what happens in your life, you blame others. You may blame the government or the police, your job or your employer. It's external events. But also what can happen in that type of projection is you typically defer your happiness to some time and some day in the future. Now, what does that mean? You may have heard yourself say this before, and there's no judgment. But I'll get round to doing that someday. I'll write my book someday, or I'll go to America, or add wherever you would like to go. I'll go there someday. Now, you can look on the calendar right now. Do you see someday? It doesn't exist. It does not exist. We've got Monday through Sunday. Sunday doesn't exist. And so it's beholden on you to seize the moment. There's a beautiful Latin phrase, carpe diem, seize the day. And that, I find that particularly helpful, because if you don't set the agenda, you see someone else will. It's like if you haven't got a plan, you're fit into someone else's. And that's all a lot of these other entrepreneurs, or the people you may indeed work for, have done. They have overstood what they want in life. They may have created a business and you work for them. And now that's cool if you're happy to do so. Trouble is, a lot of people that get in touch with me, they aren't happy and they do feel stuck. And as I've spoken about before, you're not a tree, you can move, and that should be wonderfully liberating. Now, yes, I appreciate there can be a lot of fear, a lot of trepidation. Although change is the most natural thing in the world, we can resist it. And yet, back to the original point. I want you to think about a goal, particularly if it's tangible, if it's materialistic. Say like a nice new watch, a fancy motor car, a nice suit, a new bag or a handbag if you're a lady. Whatever it is you feel that you're really working towards, even a holiday. I encourage you to think about this. Now, particularly if it's a material object, a shiny new automobile or a nice watch on your wrist, a smart, very expensive Armani suit, or whatever, handmade pair of shoes, whatever it is, you probably want that, for you feel that having that will make you feel more important, more valuable, and therefore more valued by others. You'll be held in high esteem. Oh look, there goes a man or woman. He or she must be important. So you're after the feeling, particularly in a car, you think, oh, you're feeling important. Oh, everyone's looking at me, yeah, I'm the boss. Now, no judgment. But for a moment, or later on if you're at work still, you can take a moment, you can close your eyes, you can do it with your eyes open, but it's just to get into that state. That feeling, that sense of importance, that, yeah, I'm the man or the woman, you can have that feeling now. It's a gift, and I invite you to give it to yourself. You see, you don't actually need the material object to have the feeling. This is incredibly empowering because you can get the same sense of satisfaction of owning the Ferrari or whatever you were chasing, the Rolls Royce, the nice Rolex. You can get the same feeling now, today, in this moment, by imagining how you would feel with said item in your possession. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm the biggest proponent and supporter of going for your goals. And again, no judgment, particularly if materialism is your thing. Doesn't particularly float my boat. But, you know, we're in a corporal body. We're here to enjoy things. You know, we have senses to enjoy things. So there's a time for that. There's a time for that. However, what I'm saying is, if you feel that that Rolex or that watch or that nice suit would make you, or that defines you, I gently invite you to consider that it wouldn't. You are equally as important and special without the material object in your life as you would be with it. And so you see, particularly if you are staking your happiness on that material object, stop. Because you could be happy now without the thing. As I say, get quiet, close your eyes, imagine how you would feel, visualize it, and the more senses you could bring in the case of a car, if you can imagine your hands upon the wheel, if you can imagine your back being supported by the soft, supple leather, if you can imagine the roar of the engine, and if you're flying down, if it's a roadster, the wind in your hair, the more senses you can get involved, the more real it becomes, and lo and behold, it seems real to yourself. This is why elite athletes practice, musicians and actors, actresses, they practice visualization, because the brain can hardly distinguish between that which is imagined and so-called reality. And in truth, reality starts in our thoughts anyway. That's for another time. So I just want you, particularly if you feel your life would be happier for having this shiny new object in your life, understand that you don't need the thing to be as happy as you would with spending all that hard-won money to impress people you don't really like anyway. You can have the feeling now. Close your eyes, picture it in as much detail as you can, and revel in it. Ideally, do it when you're in the shower, in the bath, having a shave, when you've got up to 10 minutes, just to luxuriate in the feeling. Really revel in it, enjoy it. You know, really picture it. Yeah, really. And you see, it makes you happy, it makes you joyful, it makes you joy-filled. And therefore, you feel great. In turn, the joke is, for those of you that are about your material objects, that state has been proven for you to, you're going to be far more likely to go out and achieve your external ideas of success in that positive state. Oh, Ian, I've just seen you join me. Lovely. Thank you for your time and attention. Hope you're absolutely thriving, Ian. Much love to you. So just as I bring this broadcast to a close, I really encourage you, first and foremost, to stop deferring your happiness to some day in the future. You and I know on the calendar someday doesn't exist. You can be happy right now, today. Why? Because it's a decision away, as close as your next breath and next heartbeat. Decide to be happy and in truth joyful, joy-filled, and just be joy now. It really is a gift you give yourself. You don't need to win the lottery. You don't need to win a holiday or go to an exotic location. You don't need to own a Ferrari or a Rolls Royce to become happy now. And as I say, to further these feelings of joy, close your eyes, imagine the feeling you're after with that said material thing in your life. The more you visualize it, the more you get behind that feeling, you realize that the feeling, is what you were chasing all along and not the material object. So, I hope you found great value in this broadcast. If you have, check out my YouTube channel, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I put at least one daily motivational video, and my second to last one I've put up, I'm really proud of it. Please do check it out and share it, like and comment if you haven't already. Follow me on my Facebook page, James Lambert, and also over on Twitter, Mr. Happy79. So from my heart to yours, much, much love, and know this, you, yes you, are unstoppable, and I believe in you. Until next time.